by the golf cart. I screwed that up because I thought I was going to get hit by a golf cart. Hello. Why was that musical? Why did I just auto-tune my own voice? How the hell?
Morning Skulls Cupcakes. How goes it?
My God. My God.
Archeater.
7.
Ready to play some cards?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Starry
All right,
underscore boy
here
has
we go.
snacks. Right? You
Boom.
brought me some too. Right?
Oh! Is that really a million?
Don't look now, but Funky
million
Sunia just
roses?
arrived. They're kind of
Amazing.
a big deal.
That's amazing! We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes, let's go home now.
You did it.
Thank you, Mari. Look at this! Look at this! It's 9:27. 1
Snowmeth
million
is here.
roses!
Good to see you.
Learned that white strawberries exist. Now Daisy, female. Daisy's name in Japan is Horumon, apparently. A second cousin who is a cow through and through. Their running speed is the same as whether on 2 or 4 legs. I'm glad they don't have the old description for Daisy.
Tiger eats everything.
For those who don't know,
Look at you arriving
Daisy's
nice and
feet squirt
early.
milk when she runs.
Aiming for that first redeem?
I just think this is important for y'all to know. I'm glad this guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. What? What? I need to do backspin if I'm doing this. I got distracted by the golf cart. I screwed that up because I thought I was going to get hit by a golf cart. Hello. Why was that musical? Why did I just auto-tune my own voice? How the hell? My God. My God. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo. A pixel rose.
All right.
How you
Here we
doing?
go. Boom. Oh, is that really a million? A million roses? Amazing. That's amazing. We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes, let's go home now.
You did it.
Thank you, Mari. Look at this! Look at this! It's 9:27. 1 million roses!
Imaru 100's
That
here.
white strawberries exist.
Did you bring me any moss?
Now Daisy, female. Daisy's name in Japan is Horumon, apparently. A second cousin who is a cow through and through. Their running speed is the same as whether on 2 or 4 legs. I'm glad they don't have the old description for Daisy.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Skulls. Hello, Arky. Hello, Bui. Hello, Somia. Hello, Snow. Hello, Taiga. Hello, Rose. Hello, Amoru. Hello, everybody. And yes, the music is a bit ominous. I am playing the music from Tides of Tomorrow, which, if you didn't see the streams of that, you're missing out. That was weird. Like, it was a slight positional difference, but it decided to render in the Render in that last second. But hello, it's been a bit since we've been on. So if you remember last time I was on, I was talking about how I was having this lag spike in my storage room, right? Like I would run around here, and every so often I would hit 0 frames. Just for a little bit. Well, I figured out the cause. One sec, my trackball is gripping slightly. Okay. If I just push down more pressure, it like fixes it. But it's the player armor stands, the ones that gave us the custom things. I turned off the mod on my end and it's fine. I filed a report with them saying that like it's got to be doing some sort of check too often or something. I don't know what's causing it, but there was some issue going on with it. That was causing it to continuously try and load in all the armor stands every time. So right now I've got that uninstalled on my end and it's working fine. So I don't know. Hello, Gregs. Hello, Otter. I'm sorry you're sick, Otter. I'm not feeling great either. Mine's mental. I'm just stressed. I'm very, 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 very broke right now. So I'm on edge. I hopped on a little bit last night, did a little bit of work placing down more light on top of this. So you can kind of see where the glow line is. I just kind of did some strips falling down and followed around the top. But you can see where bits of it are. I also, even though they don't load in, I added some beacons to 3 towers in each direction near the edges. So if you're near them, they'll light up. I really hope Voxy updates someday to load in beacons. Because I would really like to see beacons on it. Like, I would love to be able to see the beacons from wherever on the map. But as we get over here, that beacon should pop in. Right there. Beacon? Oh, it's this one. Beacon? There it is. Hey, Artisy. But, yeah, beacons don't have enough of a range to be fully useful, sadly, but, can only do so much. But yeah, I don't exactly have a plan today. I'm just kind of existing. My brain is... I don't know where right now, honestly. Why do I have you in 2 spots? The particle emitter mod did get an update, by the way. The colors and stuff are a little bit nicer. It's minor, but it now matches the Armor Poser one. And since they're made by the same person, it makes sense that they, match. But yeah, I don't have specific plans, so we're gonna start with the lazy plan, which is literally grabbing that, and then we're gonna go somewhere. We're gonna go to market. I'm just gonna pick a spot and start placing down some white concrete, and then we'll figure out where we're going from there. But yeah, I don't have specific plans. I'm zoned out. I miss y'all. I need to get more in the habit of playing Minecraft again. I've been dealing with some creative burnout and annoyances and stuff. I was gonna do art today, but I'm like, I don't like doing art streams without Magma. That became such a staple thing. And Magma, even though we worked on it, just to show y'all again, Magma's not showing up right. It's misaligned again. So I gotta go through that and figure out why it's misaligned. So we're not doing Magma. Makes me grumpy. Technically speaking, y'all are able to do Magma if you want, but like, it's not gonna be on screen. I don't remember placing all this concrete. I feel like more is placed than I did. Like, I don't remember. I know I outlined it. I don't remember placing all of that. But let's see. Did somebody help? Methinks I got help. Okay, so that curve would need to go here. There is something on my screen. Okay, so if we go to like right there.
Sorry, I wanted to play some Minecraft the other day.
That's fair, Mari, but usually you end up putting craters in my map. Oop. Okay, we go there. Just trying to get this angle to feel right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that would be a smooth curve this way, right? So that's continuing the curve that way, which is technically wrong on this one. Yeah. But we want to curve back. So let's scoot this way. Go there. Hey, Beard. Go there. There. Okay. Why up here? God, the days before free cam was a thing. The days before free cam. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. There we go. That's the big thing. That ability to step back quickly and look at it and go, okay, I see what's going on here. Like, obviously, you don't need to use it, but it's such a time saver. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Eh. The soundtrack to Tides of Tomorrow was just so good. And when I found out they had it on YouTube Music, I'm like, I'm in! I'm sorry, Somia. I really hope you're able to return soon. Okay, let's see. I think a smart move would be to go over here. Preferably not fall off. Go there. there. Get rid of that tree. Yeah, no, I totally understand. It just, I still feel bad. Doo-doo. Slowly. See, this is the thing, right? Hey, Lapis, this is the thing. That angle is good. If I just cut through, rather than hitting that point that was there. Like, it does need to cut a little bit out, but I don't need most of the corner that I've already got here. It's weird, I don't... Oh, it's weird, I don't really actually feel like this is efficiency 5. I know it is, but... Ow. Little rude. How's it going, Harlequin? Put that one back in. Okay. So I need this one to curve out a little bit more. Right, so this goes here, and we'd go probably there, and then do 2. And do... Wah! Aw. I'm sorry, Harlequin. Danger! It looks so wrong when you do the... Oh, move it over 1. Like, it doesn't feel right. Ha! Ugh. Okay, I'm okay. Hey, door. Oh. I'm sorry you burnt your tongue. I had pasta last night, actually. Let's see. 3, 3, 3. I'm gonna move that one over 1. One, 1, 1, 1, 1. These spots are what will always get me. Hey, Elusive. Like, that curve is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. But that's too soon. Right here. Because the rate at which the other bits went. Go stab it. I'm gonna... Woo! Hello. What's with the weekly reward thing from Twitch? I have no idea what you're talking about. Just straight up, no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what to do here. I forgot how to do curves, everybody. I think you just answered your own question, Dor. Probably if you watch my things 3 days a week, you get 200 bonus channel points. I think you just described it and that gave yourself the answer. 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I don't like this. I don't like how this feels. Ow. Goes here. Goes here. That corner is rough, and I can't do anything about that. But then we go to here. I think I need to move over. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll go there. 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Puts us here. Sir. I mean, I'd argue that's still a good time there, Vortex, but I don't know, that might just be me. I hope you're doing alright. Okay, these are wrong. Two, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, there. By the way, y'all, if you haven't seen, Vortex did a bunch more of the Streamloots cards, and you should check out the cards and appreciate them, because they're really good. Oh. Okay. That was rude. Okay. I don't think this location is right because I have the other one angled, so this is definitely the wrong spot. Because these don't line up. I hate curves. I don't hate curves, actually. I genuinely, like, love curves, but fine-tuning pixel art curves is not easy. Okay. Listen, we all like curves. We're all human. Whether we want to be or not, we all like curves. Can all appreciate a good curve. Eh. Go. I should just be able to do this angle and then adjust. But I say angle. It just a 45, but... like, in theory, that 45... should be able to go all the way over, and then the other one will meet up with it. No. Yeah. And then we'll smooth out, like, here. And we'll smooth out here. But at least starting with this gives us a more proper angle on all of it. Oh, but I hope everybody's doing all right today. I'm mentally stressed. You get that nice little alert waking up on your phone going, "Hey, your bank account's overdrawn." Like, thanks. Thanks. I do technically have the money, but like I'm still waiting to hear back from my owed taxes about what my payment plan is, and then I owe on my computer still. And it's just like everything is stressful. Everything is stressful. And I'm kind of just exploding inside, you know? Money sucks! Okay. So if that goes there, that goes there. We get over to here. I think it's best if I stick to the 3, 3, 3, and then 3, and then it's doing a 2. Which is fine, because that's where these meet. So we've got where these two meet. And we'll worry about curving back around the other way after we get there, but... yeah, that's the big thing. Money sucks. Capitalism's the enemy. Destroy capitalism. Okay. Well, we go to here. How do I smooth this out? I don't mind going further in. Technically speaking, if I were to go further in, the inner corner would be about here. And I think that's where we need to go. I don't even think we should return to bartering. I think the thing is we need to be more willing to just help each other. But the only reason capitalism exists is because people are greedy and don't want to help each other. Right? Like, that's the thing. It's not so much that bartering isn't the thing. It's that sometimes you should just be willing to be nice, but people want something in return for providing food to others or things like that. Or people won't help others. And because people won't help others, you have to have things like taxes and capitalism and things like that in order to keep things funded. But it's a whole cycle of, at the end of the day, like, while it's there, the big thing would just be tax people who don't make much less. And tax people who make more. That's all it comes down to. And I'm talking percentage less, not dollar amount less, because for some reason, people who want to defend billionaires don't seem to understand the difference between taxing people who make more, a percentage of that increased amount that they've made. Oh, billionaires pay more in tax than anybody else. Even if that were true, it's not, but even if that were true, they're not as affected by the amount that they're paying. Like, people don't want to understand, and that's the problem. But yeah, no, it's... The world's on fire. And the people who are suffering from the world being on fire are the ones that have to deal with it, rather than the ones who are, you know, actively burning it. And that's the problem. That's the problem. At the end of the day, that's the problem. Okay, I need more upbeat music. The ominous end of the world music probably wasn't the best choice for me. Scott 2 Network, let's go. There we go. Ba-da-da-da. I have questions, Dork. Do 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 do. Burp burp burp. Oh, I read that as planet. See, that my question would have been answered if I didn't have dyslexia. Dun-dun-dun. Okay. I'm not great with plants. I only know the difference between underwatered and overwatered. And that's a lot easier to tell in person. Which is another one of the issues, though, I think, in that case. Like, why don't give them credit? Like, I'm sorry, rich people don't deserve credits for doing things like that. They should just be taxed more, and then it should be applied. Like, they don't need deductions. Ugh. Okay. So we need to get these two angles to meet. Which should be right about here. I think it was right here. Should be right there. Hi, Fear. Hi. Go there. 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 Okay. Now that's the spot I wanted to meet, but obviously this angle is going to be wrong because these aren't going to meet cleanly here. But what it should be is from that outermost point. It should be about like that. Which, that looks decent, but this is going to be a long curve. Okay. So that is fine. That is fine. Obviously, we've got an issue here. So now we need to pick our midpoint here. Which should be about, I guess... I mean, we could go with the corner of this tree. Right, we could go with right there. Amazing skulls. Do. But I hope everybody's feeling at least decent today. I know, like, the world is on fire. We're all stressed. But I hope I can be somewhat of a distraction. Even if I'm not the best distraction. As I am also stressed. But I can decently mask when things are going positively. Okay. So we go from that point to that point. That's not too bad. That's not too long of a 45. The 45s are the ones that look the worst, in my opinion. So you're from the 45 to there. Now the problem is, I think we've gone too steep. Like, I could smooth it out a little more, kind of. It's not easy. But I think in order to do that, I need to go here, 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 here. That ain't right. Go like that. So it curves, and then it bumps over one, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's right. And then I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Okay. We go there, and then we're adjusting, and then... If I do 2s, I'm going to end up too far over. I think I can start doing 2s from here-ish. You'd even learn how to... Do you mind, sir? I am working here to give you a place to stay. And I have no accuracy, and it's raining, so you're not even flammable. Okay. I love that line in this song. I think I must be bad because I look at you and I'm nothing like, and you're so good and I'm nothing like you, is just like, what? Okay. I think that's what I needed. I need to stagger that diagonal there. It's by no means perfect, but that is pretty close. I think I need to... I can't really do much any smaller than the scale, I guess. I think the problem is I'm overthinking it. And that's where the problems happen. Okay, now we need to curve back the other way. Two. Piss off! Two. One. Why did you both die? Yeah, but I don't think I hit the horse. Like, that's what gets me. I don't think I hit the horse. Spear has a straight line AoE, though, I thought. Not a width one. Hey, Gate. How we looking? Like, this is a weird bit of curve, but I think we're good here. Because it needs to curve into that one. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, how we looking? Goes there, gets to there. I mean, I get how hitboxes work. My point is, I don't feel like I hit the horse's hitbox. That's all I'm saying here. I understand how the spears work. I understand how hitboxes work. I'm just saying I don't agree with the fact that the game decided I hit the horse's hitbox. That's all I'm saying. I'm disagreeing with the game's assessment. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. I accidentally opened my inventory. I'm just like, you know what? I'll tank it. It's fine. You hit that point of, well, I messed up. I deserve to lose here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're gonna go 5. Get rid of you. I mean, it happens, you know? It's just like, eh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I already knew I could survive the hit. And if I was wrong, I was willing to accept that I was wrong on how much damage I could take. It's just like, screw it. It's not gonna help me to panic. You know, it's like, eh. I'm a low energy person. Don't make me use more energy. Go there. Go there. There. By the way, how is the music volume? No one said anything, so I assume it's fine, but if anybody has any critiques of it, you are welcome to pass it on to the complaint department, which is also me. There. I dropped it down just a little bit. Right there. Hey, Possum. You ready? You. You ready? You. Every hitbox is a... Boo. I still disagree with the assessment. Because, like, I understand that the spear has its own little bit of a range on it, things like that. It's a whole mix of things, but I don't think I hit it. That's a big tree. There we go. See, that curve worked perfectly. That curve worked perfectly. It's a little weird when you get to the 45s, though. 45-degree angle curves just always sit weird. And I think the reason 45s always sit weird is because technically you need to go about, let's go 1, 2, 3, and then we just need to go boop, 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 boop. And then 1, 2, 3. How we looking? Yep, that was it. Which means that's the same issue over here. Meow. Bum, 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 bum. So this area I went out the one way, which I think caused the same kind of effect, but doing it over here, when we do it, we're going out, so we just needed to bump it a little bit. And as long as we go in correctly, we should be fine. Where's my drink? Do 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 do. An odd thing for y'all. My Minecraft level right now is the same as my FPS in game. Just feel like, and I'm not joking. I don't know my FPS showing up there because it's in my permanent bottom right, but my FPS in game is literally the exact same as my Minecraft level. Oh, okay. Imagine playing. Imagine like imagine a Minecraft Let's Play where your level was direct, your FPS was direct, or your level was tied to your FPS. Or the other way around. You could view it whichever direction you want. But basically, as you gained levels, you would get your frames. Y-Phone! You don't need to give me all your alerts at the exact same time. You can do them at different points. They do not need to happen at the exact same time. Jesus. I hate that. We just get beep, 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 beep. Like, oh yeah, lower levels would suck, but like, the idea of tying them together, I think, becomes really, really funny when you think about like, okay, well, what if I want to enchant something? Then as you enchant, you've suddenly tanked your frame rate. Yep, death loops become really rough to deal with. I think it would be more interesting if you did it on like a hardcore mode or a hardcore world. Or you had like a minimum of, say, 5 FPS, like you would no matter what have that. I think there's some balancing you could do on it, but... Called faith and misery. But for today. From the hollow lives. This is the dawning of the rest of our life. Burr, 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 burr. Farewell, B. Okay. I'm looking at the map just as a shape, and I'm feeling a lot better with this. This looks weird. Don't know what's going on there. But... bam, 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 it. The representative from California has the floor. I listened, my 2 most listened to bands of all time. And it's amusing because they aren't even my favorite bands of all time. My favorite musical artist of all time is Aurelio Voltaire. But my most listened to music of all time is System of a Down and Green Day. And it's just listening. Hey, Karma. Miss your checking. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. My brain just went on a weird path. The wow that I did, mimicking the brass instruments, just made me go, Birdo should have a band in Mario. Birdo needs to be the lead singer of a band in Mario. Did you know there is a group of people? Okay. So I'm gonna talk about a divisive topic in the Mario fandom. There is a group of people who get very angry when you call Birdo Birdo. Because one of her entries says that she prefers to be called Birdetta. The thing is, that showed up once. That showed up once. How many people do you know that have changed the nickname they go by? Like, nicknames are a thing. That showed up once. Just as we grew from the fact that the original entry for Birdo said that she was a man that liked cross-dressing, we have accepted that things changed. So why can we not accept that she prefers Birdo now? People get very, very angry about that, though. Like, it's just like, it's very much a chill. Like, people keep acting like it's dead name. It's like, we don't know that she changed her name from Birdo. We know that she had a preference at the time. Like, what? People get very hung up on it. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is literally anytime Birdo is mentioned in a video, the comment sections will have this. And it's just like, y'all? Y'all good? Y'all good? If she's introducing herself as Birdo in games, her name is Birdo. Like, the one game where it said that she prefers Birdetta was when she was a villain. She's no longer a villain. I don't get people. I don't get people. Meow, meow, meow. Wow. 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 Sorry, that was my weirdly unrelated tangent about Birdo. Arguably one of the best characters in Mario, who apparently was in the new movie. I'm not gonna see it. I've heard so many, it's not a good movie comments. Like, yeah, no, I didn't think it would be. Okay. Bow, bow, bow. It's Wednesday? I get so lost on what day anything is. Like, it is actually, like... There was a TikTok I came across today that was somebody talking about how, talking about people being bad parents if they don't know when their kid's birthday is. Agreed! But some of the comments in it were people trying to go, I don't even know what day today is. And it's like, that's not the same thing. Not knowing, like, missing a birthday because you don't realize what day today is not the same as not knowing someone's birthday, right? Now, granted, I am very bad at remembering dates. I can get approximate dates really well. Like, I'm pretty good at knowing about where a date is, but if it's somebody's birthday, like, especially if it were, like, my own kid, I would do the right thing and figure that out. Because that's important. I think the problem is too many people have decided on the internet that if it's even mildly adjacent to them in conversation, it is specifically about them, and then therefore they are being attacked. And it's like, y'all. Hi, BB. Hi. Hi. Yeah? Yeah? I am not a birthday person, so I tend to not really remember birthdays. I think the thing is, when it comes to, like, birthdays and stuff, right? I don't care about my own birthday, so it makes it very hard for me to bother to remember others. And it's not to say that they aren't important, but, like, if it's something that somebody else cares about, I will take note to remember it, is usually the line. Like, I have never got the vibe from Cleo that they care aggressively about their birthday. So it's not something my brain is going to write down. BB, do you need pet that bad? Is that why we're crying? Yeah. Yeah. I love you, buddy. I love you. Yes, I do. Yes. Yeah. Cleo's birthday is in May and it's one of the teens. I got that much.
Hello, parental unit. I think it's
Yes.
time you gave me some food. Go roll the moss over, please.
Well, apparently, the break time is going to be spent petting BB. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to step away. 3 minutes. You won't miss anything. I promise. We're using this to run pre-rolls, or run ads to turn off pre-rolls for anybody new that tunes in. So use this moment. Get up. Wiggle your arms around. I'll catch y'all soon. Be right back. For those who don't know, Daisy's feet squirt milk when she runs. I just think this is important for y'all to know. I'm glad this guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. What? What? I need to do backspin if I'm doing this. I got distracted by the golf cart. I screwed that up because I thought I was going to get hit by a golf cart. Hello. Why was that musical?
Why did I just auto-tune my own voice? How the hell? My God. My God. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Boom. Oh, is that really a million? A million roses? Amazing. That's amazing. We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes, let's go home now.
You did it.
Thank you, Mari. Look at this! Look at this! It's 9:27. 1 million roses! Learned that white strawberries exist. Now Daisy, female. Daisy's name in Japan is Horumon, apparently. A second cousin who is a cow through and through. Their running speed is the same as whether on 2 or 4 legs. I'm glad they don't have the old description for Daisy. For those who don't know, Daisy's feet squirt milk when she runs. I just think this is important for y'all to know. I'm glad this guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. What? What? I need to do backspin if I'm doing this. I got distracted by the golf cart. I screwed that up because I thought I was going to get hit by a golf cart. Hello.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Where? Where am I? I'm looking at my music. I'm also being harassed by a villager. There you go. I guess you're arguably not a villager because you're not in a village. Monkey D. Luffy, Marvin the Martin, Martian. That doesn't look like Marvin. Coffee, Penguin, a TARDIS, Boba Fett, or Snowman. No. What I really feel bad about is his parents named him Kent. Hi, BB. BB, you are so handsome. Did you know that? Yeah. You're really handsome. And you're really good at flaunting, like, being cute. You're like, look at me, I'm a roll over on my side and put my paws up like a little kangaroo pose. You should have represented Australia in the Olympics, BB. Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-bum-ba-ba-dum. So I have a comment. There are, so I've been having this issue with social media lately, and I say issue. It's arguably a good issue to have. where it's been very hard for me to actually use a lot of sites because I'm getting too many likes on them. This is not on my own post, but on comments I make typically. Like Blue Sky, I had to mute my own post because a photo of Fury gained a lot of traction without a lot of shares, which is cool. Like, I think it's got like over 1,100 interactions at this point, last I checked. Barely any reposts, so it just must have ended up on the Discover feed and just kept going. Which is cool, but that's not gonna, like, result in anything, right? Like, I'd love if it actually, like, resulted in follows and views and things like that. I think I got, like, maybe 3 follows out of it, and they're people that are not gonna care about my regular posts, which is fine. But then TikTok does this thing that I hate. You should be able to mute notifications for posts on TikTok. Like, I don't want to delete my comment, but I am so tired of being notified for likes on it. I don't care. I don't care that people liked my comment for the 3,000th time. It actually makes me want to delete comments, you know? Like, it's really bad when you don't have a mute, if you don't have a method to mute notifications. I shouldn't be getting likes on comment. I shouldn't be getting alerted that people are liking my comment from 4 years ago kind of situation, you know? But that's how TikTok works. It's just like, well, we'll notify you for all of it. Can I turn them off? Nope. Like, but I don't need to know that people liked my comment. But it's been really annoying. I mean, just last night I came across a video and it was somebody asking what Cleo's pronouns were, and I just posted a screenshot of Cleo's comment on Blue Sky very recently explaining this. Because apparently people can't check socials of the people they're asking questions about. They just assume they know. Or they assume the community will know more. Dear people online, learn to look things up for yourself. Can we do that? Can we also learn to ask better questions? Like, learn to phrase your questions to be what you mean. My brain just kind of went from people in stream comments, because there's always a situation of people going with like Cleo going, what are your pronouns? Like, pronouns are in the info panels, pronouns are in the channel tags, it's all there, it's all accurate, it's all up to date. People change those things, they would post it. But somebody tried to go, well, this is on Cleo's Twitter, like the Twitter that hasn't been updated in 2 years. Like, you gotta at least pick something recent, right? Like, they're going, I'm on a different, like, you can't use that going for, people are trying to get updated information. It's like, oh, well, this is what's on Cleo's Twitter. Like, you can't use that for updated information. That's not updated. It wasn't wrong, but it's like, it's really weird when people are looking for up-to-date info and you give something that's over 2 years old. Like, I just wish people understood, like, how to use the internet. But no, the like, learn how to phrase questions. I think my favorite one is in Cleo's streams, when Cleo plays something that is not Minecraft, there is always a question that goes, what game is this? If I asked you a question and you were playing something, and I said, what game is this? You're going to do what? It's like the #1 most asked question on Cleo's stream. What game is this? Well, Twitch lists the game under the title. Oh, I know that. I mean, what's it about? That's an entirely different question. That is an entirely different question to what you asked. Like, what game is this versus what's this game about? Two very different questions. Like, drastically different questions. And I don't know why or when people got so bad at asking questions, because I don't remember dealing with that when I was younger. Just like actually ask the question, you know? Like ask what you want to know the answer to. Don't ask a semi-related question that can also be answered for you. Do 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 do. Okay, we got a decent chunk of that curve though. Like, I mean, this isn't perfect here, but I think that's good enough that I'm not really gonna like worry. This curve is good. It's not rendering correctly because Voxy went weird, but I think we're good there. Let's go to storage. Can I drop any of this off, or was I close enough? I can drop some off. Throw all that away. Server's gonna reboot in a second. I could make more light bulbs. And we could try placing some light bulbs for a bit. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what projects I need to do. Because, like, I need to place Skulk. I could collect some... I could try placing some Skulk. We could try placing some purple glass down here. Maybe we'll do that for a bit. We'll place some purple glass and Skulk. Well, arguably, though, they do still want you to be specific. But they give you a lot of extra things because... it doesn't look good if they just go, here's a very quick little bit of the question you asked. It's like, visually that's not appealing, right? If I say, but also, like, on a search engine, I guess in that same regard, if you were to go, what game is this, you're not going to get it, right? But if you go, what is the game that has this, 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 and this, then you already know. Like, you would still, for that question, at least have to understand what you're asking. You know, you can't just ask what game this is. You could post a screenshot of it and go, what game is this? And we go, that's this game, the blah, blah, blah. But it's like it answered the question and then it expanded, but you didn't... I don't know. It feels like a lack of respect to me rather than... like, to me, it comes off as not respecting the person you're asking more than it comes off as actually wanting to answer. I don't know. Okay, so for that, I have to enable... now, this is a weird thing with this. So you can notice there's a lot of green here. These technically don't line up. Because there's an oddity with these where the current shape, which should be this one, yeah, is actually slightly taller than it should be, so I gotta move it. Am I moving it down or over? That should be down, right? Yeah, that is down. So I've moved it down one, and now it lines up, because for whatever reason, I apparently made this one block taller than it is wide. So I have to move it depending on where I'm actually building it. That one goes there, there. There. Ugh, itchy nose. Bow, 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 now. Whee! there. And I think one of those things is, I think along that lines of saying it's just not respecting the person. I think part of that is people have taken respect to simply just be like not being mean to somebody directly, but they don't consider like the argument of like wasting somebody's time, right? Like asking a really, really bad question is disrespectful because you're wasting both of your time because you're just going to have to ask the question again. And it's like, you may not care about your own time, but like when it comes to asking streamers questions, why not be straightforward and make it easier for them? Especially when you're in a chat that could have thousands of people. Like, ask the question so you get the answer. Or people will ask a question, they'll get the answer from chat, but they will never check the chat because they want the streamer specifically to answer it. And it's like, yeah, you're not more important than the other people here. Like that one always kills me is people will ask a question. I will reply to them directly, like click the reply, everything, answer for them. And then they'll ask it again. It's like, if you're not going to read the answers, don't bother asking. Like, what? I don't know how much patience you want me to have with you, but if you're not gonna, like, read the answer, then don't ask the question. Here we go. Wow. Right, and that's the thing, especially like if you're asking a question. Like if you're asking a question, you should be paying attention to chat, because like there's so much going on. Especially when it's like a Minecraft stream, Cleo's got things to do. Cleo is working, you know? So you would expect more attention there. Hey, Togo! Like, the streams are 100% like an important part. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, actually chatting and interacting is a big part of streams, and if you're not gonna try, then why are you streaming? But, like, when Cleo's doing, like, Hermitcraft stuff, there's still an expectation that, you know, progress needs to get done, so not every message is gonna get read, especially the faster chat goes. But that's part of why, especially with, like, Cleo streams, like, we worked hard to make sure that it's not just emote spam and all caps messages and just a mess, you know? And, like, even when it comes to, like, people redeeming a bunch of things. Like, during my hype balloon, right? I can still read every message. Cleo's is set up the same way. Cleo can still read every message when those redeems are off, you know? It's planned, designed to be able to handle it. There we go. There we go. Wow. I actually feel like I'm getting stuff done. Oh, yeah, no, see, and that little bit there, Skulls, is specifically why, in Cleo's chat, you're not allowed to tag Cleo. Like, and you shouldn't be able to tag me in mine, either. I believe that gets held. But it's like, why are you trying to be more important than anybody else, right? Like, it's a blocked term. You can't it just won't send. And that's the thing. It's like, why are you trying to highlight your message and act as though you're more important than somebody else, right? Because that's what it comes down to. When you're typing in all caps, when you're tagging the streamer, you're trying to go, hey, pay attention to me, specifically me, not other people, just me. And it's like, what, why? Like, the streamer should be reading everything in chat if they can. It's their chat. They are responsible for it, you know? But yeah, no person in chat is any more important than the others, unless they have the VIP badge, and then technically their messages are more important. I wish it would highlight all VIP messages, just so the streamer go, okay, I will not miss your messages, but that's not an option, weirdly. Which is funny, because, like, I'm VIP in Impulse's chat because Impulse didn't want to miss any of my messages during a stream. Scar tried to do the same. Scar messed up. Scar definitely gave it to Cameron JK. Which doesn't even exist. It was during a Disney Speedstorm stream, which I will not play anymore. They've started using Gen AI, and it's sad. But it was during they were doing a sponsored Disney Speedstorm stream, and no one had played it except for me. So I was like, they were trying to figure things out, and I was giving advice, and they were just trying to beat each other. And it was like, well, I'm gonna post it in both of your chats. Whoever pays attention to it gets it. Kind of advice, and they basically were competing over it. I think what's funny, though, with that especially, is, like, if you told Impulse I was VIP in his chat, that's one thing, but I don't think Impulse has any idea that I'm Cleo's partner that is VIP'd in his chat. Which to me is just funny. Like, yeah. It was just like, they're completely unrelated situations, so it's just really funny to be VIP. It's like, nah. Let's see. There. Fair enough. I'm glad we don't have creeper damage on. For anybody who's wondering why there's not creeper damage on the server, it actually has nothing to do with creepers blowing up your own stuff, and everything to do with visiting other people and the possibility of accidentally blowing up their stuff. Like, I very specifically wanted to avoid people accidentally blowing up somebody else's base. That is why there is no creeper damage. We used to have creeper healing, but it was unintentionally leading to people duping things. So, yeah. Opted against creeper healing this time around. Boop boop ba-doo. Oh, it looks so sad when I look at the wall. Yeah. Well, I also don't like regularly chat in other people's streams too, so that's one of those things. I'm a chronic lurker, so even in streams I'm VIP'd in, I tend to not talk much. So if I were more active in other streams, there is a chance I'd be more known on that one, but which is something I'm trying to work on. If I'm lurking, I try to at least mention that I'm in streams now, just to kind of make myself known, but I don't know. I've never been big on, amusingly, I've never been big on being the center of attention. So it's weird that I picked a job that involves needing to be the center of attention. I forgot I was mentioned in that podcast, honestly. Ba ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba ba dum bum 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 ba dum. Yeah, no, pretty much sorry. Thankfully, there's no audio for it. Though I will say, I do every so often do VR streams. It's been a bit, and I need to work on setting it up for this PC. But I do VR streams, and I actually have a setup that allows me to hear everything being said. So if the chat is too busy, I will completely zone out and hear every single thing being said. Because I do a only on my side TTS thing that just takes turns one by one, reads all the messages, so that way I can hear it while I'm playing games where I can't put the chat on screen. So imagine being a busier channel than mine. Prepare to be overwhelmed. I feel like VR gaming is dying, and people are like, VR games release all the time. It's like, yeah, but none of them get any attention. Like, when's the last time you heard about a VR game getting attention? That isn't VR chat. Like, the last VR game I know that got attention was Sushi Ben. And that was only because Sushi Ben was releasing a non-VR version for people without VR headsets. Like... And don't get me wrong, I love VR. VR is great. VR is awesome. VR is cool. But none of the games are gaining traction. Wow, 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 wow. I think one of the big problems with VR isn't even so much... I think VR is having the same issue that, like, mobile gaming has. Where you end up with a lot of situations where people don't want to pay for something that they're not sure about. And I think that's the big thing with expensive hardware, right? Like, and I think this is where PSVR is having the issue, actually. Is PSVR should have discounts for anybody using PlayStation Plus. If you have PlayStation Plus, every PSVR title should be like 20% off. Every single one. PS Plus exclusive discount. You've got a PSVR, every single PSVR game should be discounted. That way more people are able to try the games for cheaper. They should also be adding PSVR games to PlayStation Plus, so more people will check them out and talk about them, and then it feels like they're getting something for free when they're already paying for it, but they're just able to utilize what they've already paid for, right? But that's kind of the thing, is they're not able to utilize that stuff. I'm probably gonna have to play some torches. Thank you for the brightness. I could see fine. I could see perfectly fine. Bam, bam, bada, bam, ba. Also, I believe that card effect showed on the wrong spot, didn't it? When that was redeemed, that was in the wrong location. I forgot to update the card spots. Skulls, if you are lurking and able to hear me, could you make a note to just say fix recent card position? I would appreciate it. Hi, BB. Hi. Hi. Buddy. Sorry, are you in the end? You must be in the end. Whoop. Thank you, Skulls. Woo! There we go. Yeah, sleeping gets rid of them in the end, too. I don't know. Sleeping gets rid of them all. You don't have to sleep in the end. You could sleep anywhere. Ba ba da ba ba da bum ba dum. Exploding beds is one of the weirdest design choices in Minecraft. It's very much like, why? Why does the bed explode? Why did it say, you can't sleep here, you feel too uneasy? Cool, no. It's like, no. The bed needs to be a bomb. Like, what? Why? Explain. The world has magic and undead and all that. I need an explainer for the exploding beds. It's one thing I actually want an explainer for. Like, how does this specifically come about? There. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. There. Nope. There. There. That was kind of the thing to me, sorry. That's something I've talked about a lot. Phantoms should be able to go through walls. Phantoms should be able to go through walls, just full stop. Phantoms, though my argument isn't so much that sleep is the required part of it, but Phantoms should be able to go through walls and only be on a per player basis that they can even be seen. Should drop Phantom Membranes, but Phantom Membranes should be useful for something. You should be able to force them to spawn rather than having to stay up by drinking potions during that day. But reset it via sleep. There's a lot of like little things I've talked about with Phantoms that... Phantoms are a good mob, they just are not like fully utilized. It's raining sideways! My stomach is really upset right now for some reason, and I'm not a fan. By the way, again, if anybody has any ideas for random commands to run in Minecraft via Streamloots cards, do let me know in the Discord. There is a channel for that. Because I will incorporate Streamloots cards that allow you to mess with my game. Like making me small for a bit. Or changing my speed, or things like that. Ugh. Boop. Boop. That one there. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this is a thunderstorm. Confirmed. Sir! No. It's because it's raining sideways. There's also no roof there. This little gap area. Which is partially what we're working on right now. There we go. Oh, not you. Woo-doo-doo. Doo-doo, doo-doo. The orb takes forever. I don't mind doing it. Like, it's a good meditative kind of, like, thing to do, but... I don't know. I'm, like, so many levels of stressed out, it's hard for me to actually even, like, fully enjoy the meditative, like, level of this. Because I also got to do that corner and that corner, so we're just doing another quarter of it. I will say, though, like, this section of the orb is fully... What? Let me move this back up. I got some holes. Where's that one? That one. That one. Mari got hungry. Mari ate glass. There we go. Whoop. Okay. Ow! Hey, Raxon. Whoop. There we go. Just pick a row. Line it up. There we go. Boom. But yeah, doing these little bits of patterns and stuff, I can do it. Like, it doesn't bother me doing it, but you get these points where it's like, oh my god. Like, just so many pieces. And then you misplace one and it's like, oh no. There we go. There. Up again. Over. Up again. Over, over. Up again. Over. Up again. Over. Have a good one, Skulls. Burp, burp, burp. Burp, burp, burp. There. I'm just following one line over. There we go. Not there, not there. Yes, there. Yes, there. Yes, there. Yes. Whoa, oh, whoop, and I'm out. It's so much glass. My eyes hurt. My eyes hurt. Ow. Now my face hurts. Hi, Gold. Ugh. Oh, big stretch. Oh, no. No! Oh, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. Did I? Wait. Are we okay?
You want to see in the world.
I think we're okay. I forgot to offset it back. More than anything, we've just got too much. We need to add glass to the outside. In spots. Because I had adjusted it to fix those top ones, but you can see, like, right here. This strip. Yeah, like, it could have been far worse, but... Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. Like right here. Yeah, you can see. No, this is crap. There. Like, the question just becomes how many spots did I screw it up on, and you can see it's this entire edge. It's those two, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. It hurts. It's like I just did it like one early on all of these. And then this is fine. Suddenly we're fine. But yeah, no, you can see they're messed up here too. But those I can at least catch from the other side because I haven't done behind them. But oh, I hate messing up. I hate messing up on things this big. When it's small things, it's like whatever, I can adjust it. This is just like, oh no. Well, I'm gonna miss that forever. Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh, I had posted this in the Discord as somewhat of a joke, but I do think it would be fun. What if we did some sort of clicker game in Minecraft through Streamloots cards or channel point redeems? But like, the question would be, how do we do it, right? Like, what would we visually do for it in order to do that? But because we can spawn things in specific locations via channel points or Streamloots or whatever. Like we can target spots. We can make things spawn wherever we want. We can do all sorts of wizardry. My back itches. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. I'm exhausted. I'm stressed out. My brain isn't working. But I have a back scratcher. Ugh. Okay. Oh. Quiet phone. Ba ba da ba ba. Meow 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 meow. More rain. It's been raining a lot. Do do do. I'm gonna be annoying. I want to take a second because I don't want to do it later. So I'm gonna take this as a moment to breathe. We're gonna stand here, and if I die, I die. We are going to grab our updated Streamloots cards, and we're gonna go through and we're gonna fix these. So I believe I need to see this because I think, if I'm right, I think inversion is correct. So if I play inversion, no, inversion is wrong. So this is what I'm talking about. There's Streamloots cards that are just not doing the correct alert. So if we go to inversion. Why is that in the wrong spot? Oh, because it's doing card alert, and we've changed it to this one. So now if I save it, do 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 do. So now Now that I've adjusted it, if we run it again. There we go. That's inversion. I think halftone is correct, though. Yep, halftone's correct, inversion's correct. So now I just need to go through my list. And go, okay, mirror. Mirror needs to switch over to that. Do the same with Mr. Sunshine. Do the same with my eyes. See, noir, old glass, pixelated. I don't think Pokemon Gym shows one, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. Predictable. Posterize. Pride. Protopia. Realism filter. Red eye. Ripples. And return by death. Okay, so they're all marked on my screen now. Now I just gotta say, yep, return by death does not have a card alert. Ripples does, so we will go here. We will create that. Red eye has an image alert. We will grab that. I just have a bunch of little I've already created the thing. Thankfully, the alignment of these two categories are literally one off of each other. So all I'm doing is basically clicking in a box and then dragging it up one point because I named them in a way that they're sorted. Makes my life easier. It's pixelated. Here's old glass. Okay, they should all be fixed now. All the newly updated ones anyway. Doesn't take me long when I know what I'm doing. Ugh. But yeah, no, I'm overwhelmed right now. Do. I had a moment this morning. I was being screamed at by the cats because they really wanted food. Their cat food is arriving today with groceries. But I was opening a can of canned food, and while they 100% love and adore the canned food, right? Fury has this problem where he will not wait, and he will try and push the other cats out of the room. So he was yelling at me while I was getting the cat food, and I placed the cat food cans down. And because he will fight the other cats, basically all I did was I grabbed him, and I just kind of laid on the floor holding him, and he could not get to the food, so he was just screaming, trying to get to the food. And it's like, the other cats were looking at me, but they would just go over and eat. And it's like, you need to chill, because you're not gonna let them eat. So I was basically just smothering him in love, so that the other two could eat, while he just whines. Because I've learned that even, like, putting him in a different room does not help. So, just flop down on him and go, yep, this is your life now. It's funny, though, because he was still, like, purring up a storm. He enjoyed it, but he was like, I want the food, though. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. We're getting, like, we're actually starting to meet up with the other section, which is nice. Means I can do more of these, like, longer ones. These, like, longer passes. Okay, you there, you there, you there. Not there. Not there. Okay. I might have to call the stream early today, which I hate doing. Y'all know I hate calling streams early. But I'm stressed out and my brain is exhausted. So I'm thinking a 2-hour stream. At least we got a 2-hour stream out of this, right? Mari's gonna yell for ads any second now. But I think it's better if I just kind of call it while my brain is kind of
going for a while. Should we take a break?
Yes, Mari, but we're gonna take like a 7-hour break because my brain is not all here, and I do apologize for that. But stress level's just really high, so I think that is gonna be where I do call it for today. I appreciate y'all a ton though, I really, really do, and I'm sorry it is shorter. I'm never a fan of doing the shorter ones, but when the brain is overwhelmed, the brain is overwhelmed, right? So we gotta work with that and just kind of say, yeah. So I'm gonna send y'all away. I'm gonna send you over to let's go bug Fee today. Fee is playing Aphelion, which is a don't nod game. I think y'all have fun over there. I think it's don't nod that did Aphelion. But yeah, go be kind to them for me. I would appreciate it a lot. I'm gonna, I think, take a nap just to see if that helps my brain a little bit. But I really appreciate y'all, and I thank y'all for hanging out for even just the 2 hours that we did stream this morning. I apologize again though for it being shorter, but we'll hopefully stream tonight. I'm not sure what we're gonna play tonight, but we'll figure that out. If I do end up canceling, do just pay attention in the Discord or on Blue Sky. I will mention it there. But I love and appreciate y'all a ton, and I hope you have a fantastic one. That said, see ya, love ya, bye bye.